5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5
Team
seconds
Secret's
remaining.
turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to
这
ban.
就是高富帅呀！
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secret's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secret's turn to ban.
Absolutely perfect.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to pick. Team Secret's turn to pick.
Spirit Breaker.
Team Secrets, turn to pick.
Shadow Demon.
OG's turn to pick.
Slan stands ready.
OG's turn to ban.
Dark Seer.
I estimate the probability of winning to be 17%.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secrets, turn to ban. OG's turn to ban.
这就是高富帅呀！ 这就是高富帅呀！
10 seconds remaining.
Team Secrets, turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secrets, turn to pick. OG's turn to pick.
Lena.
Team Secrets, turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to pick.
Abyssal Underlord.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secrets, turn to ban.
Invoker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Secret's turn to pick.
Slug.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
I estimate the probability of winning to be 17%.
This guy has no chill, man.
This guy has no
这
chill,
就是
man.
高富帅呀！
This guy has no chill, man.
스캔 돌려야 돼요. 스캔 돌려야 된다고요. 네. 네.
No.
네.
No.
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 Thank you, Shiva. Yes, Secret versus OG should be a fun series. We've got some great drafts coming out from both teams. OG whipping out the good old Invoker, and Secret coming up with something a little bit different in the mid lane trend.
Yeah, well, firstly, I'm a little peeved she didn't force the predictions, honestly, because I went contrarian for 2 games in a row this morning in a thwomping.
And as soon as you're off the panel,
they have a
they don't have to do
stand-in.
it.
Yeah, you don't have to do predictions anymore. So, yeah, I see how it is, Shiva. Understood. I don't know. I'm excited for the mid 1 gyrocopter. I know you guys had questions. You wondered. It is the mid gyro, which we've seen a few times. I think no one was one of the more prolific people doing that, where he'd just be like diving towers, kind of like last year playing the heroes. So, excited to see it come back once again. But it was a very topsy-turvy draft. I mean, Secret, they really could have pulled out pretty much any hero at the end of that draft, where this could have been the mid 1 Underlord we've seen before. It could have been any role for this Lina as well. But I guess most expected things to come. And we get another lovely Slark game.
We do. And Anna, he is a bit of a beast on the old Slark, as we have seen here at the Major. And OG elsewhere. Other sort of heroes we're seeing coming out. Sokshka, the man standing in, this time on a Jakiro. A little bit easier for him than the clock, you reckon?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I guess so. They both kind of have annoying skill shot things that you have to do right. But
Let's see. We'll see if he misses any macro pyres, you know.
Yeah.
No, sorry, but he's got great setup, right? This hero, Jakiro, with the Darks here, with the Spirit Breaker, there's a lot of ways that they can make big team fight plays OG.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't wind up getting the Faceless Void. You know, I thought maybe they'd give him the training wheels, right? We're talking about the Void or the Naga. You know, make it really easy.
That would have been
the Jakiro, but
it would have been pretty. But yeah, as I say, Anna, I'm sure he's watching the last game as well. He could certainly saw that performance from LGD Slark.
yeah, I mean, Underlord is like,
I can do that too.
He's the hero you think of when you think of Slark.
Oh yeah, you just keep hitting him. He doesn't die. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Infinite essence shift stacks.
高富帅
And of course, there's the attribute aura, which is like kind of annoying because you're a pure right-click sort of hero in the Slark. But
that's
obviously,
yeah.
it's a good trade.
It is, because sometimes you don't want to hit as hard as you are. You want to just keep, you want them to die nice and slowly. That's what he wants, and he's going to get it this game.
They also have some very beefy supports. I mean, high strength heroes in the Jakiro and the Spirit Breaker. Pretty decent stat gain on both of them. So if you're looking to just like instantly dive them, it's not that easy. Even if someone like Alina for Yapsor here to like get that full damage, you're probably going to need that Soul Catcher just to take down one of these two supports. And the laning setup here, we got Seb down in the bottom lane to start things off here. So he's going to be tanking a tri-lane here from Secret and just trying not to die level 1, obviously, which he's already succeeded at. Or at least in the first moments where Puppey, of course, wants to try and catch you with a disruption into this instant kill. Like, you know they were setting up for a first blood down here.
That's what she said, play it. Very chill close to the tower. Yeah, this top lane, Anna, he's going to get that farm. Inside bottom, they're going to try for it. Stun. Into the light strike, stacking up the poison onto Seb. They'll dive a few hits, and with the poison hits enough, they'll get that kill. It's a risky lane. This is scary 3 heroes. They'll get first blood.
You can't get in. It's basically the same range for all 3 heroes. You simply can't enter. You're either going to lead with the LSA, the disruption, or the stun. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh Seb.
Oh Seb.
All right.
This time he should be right, but he's taken a hefty beating as soon as he's back in the lane there from the exact same combo.
I mean, he's got 3 stacks on him too.
He'll be okay, but he has just got those 4 tangos to rely on.
Almost got sniped to the 4th there as well. All right, bit difficult here. And now Boots even finished up there for Yapsor too, so just keeping that pressure
Oh
up.
no, Seb. And that boot pickup from Yapsor allowing him to get just in range for that light strike. Seb trying to surge away.
All right, Puppey needs the snipe. Oh, he got
it. Oh, he didn't do it. 12 HP. No, he did do it. Yapsor got the right click in.
Dude, the Boots paying off big time. Okay, solid rotation though for at least getting a return kill there onto Jerax.
And 2 deaths on Seb already on this bottom lane. Says the power of this tri-lane from Secret.
It's the walk of shame. Right. It's, at least
I was going to say, at least he's got the surge. You know, he can go for a bit of a sprint for some of the distance.
Oh, mid lane. Almost. Oh, he actually got
him.
The solo. Thompson went a bit too
mid
deep.
1. Outplay with the mid Gyrocopter. Beautiful play there.
Gives him the respect tip there, but at the same time, obviously, we get the kill on the top.
And look at that. The anime's out as well. That's when you know it's going to get real.
Oh, meanwhile, he returns to the lane, and they want to put the pressure right back on him. So they've got Puppey lurking. He's coming in.
Look at mid 1. Yeah, he's just taunting, teasing with the edge of his life. The bait setup's there. Thompson, he's going to go for the tornado, but mid 1, he's just moving in on this. Mid 1, he's got the verifier. He knows he's safe. The missile's out. Thompson, he's gone. It redirects. Even hits Sokshka. Make sure the Puppey's able to walk safely out of there. This mid lane, this mid 1 gyro.
That's 2 walks of shame already now for the side of OG. I think you did mix your magics there, Thompson. Mixed them up a little bit there.
Mid 1 with 2 Wraith Bands. He's going to get some easy CS down mid.
I think he was motivated by that beautiful picture.
I was going to say, whose is that? Who's responsible for the anime? Was it Thompson? Who put that down?
I don't know. You can't click them like words.
Somebody.
Oh, I guess I can always just check their profiles. Yeah, it was Thompson.
It was marking his territory. Thompson. That's what you get. Anime doesn't pay, kids. As here we go, bottom lane. Seb. Again, the poison stacking up on him. I don't know if he can walk his way out of this one. Into the trees. He's out and gone for the 3rd time in this bottom lane. I believe he has a grand total of 2 CS as well. It's not grand and it's not really total. It's 2 CS.
Yeah, I mean, you think of Xerxes here, and playing that off lane, one of the best parts is you can just skip, right? You just go away from all the opponents. When you get put in the safe lane like this, there's nowhere to hide. There's no place for you to go and skip creeps at. But we obviously heard the panel discussing how important Anna's game is, and there's no doubt about that. Sure. Anna, you know, he is top of the last hits at the moment. He's even top of the net worth. He's having a great start to his game, which is necessary. But as they say, at what cost?
Maybe Anna. Maybe this is the man that can carry them. But he's going to have to do it against 3 very scary secret cores that have all had a great start to their lanes.
Yeah, and again, they're looking for another kill down here.
Oh, no,
when that wave comes back out, you know, Yapsor scattered out with the Invis rune. Gonna see what's happening. Still has about half duration left too, so if Seb tries to like hide in these trees or anything here, might just go down. Luckily, Puppey's too far at the moment for them to get the secure, I think. Charge into the mid lane.
See if they can get mid 1, and they go at the same time. Seb falling low, they're chasing him down. Seb's in a lot of trouble. They get the tornado onto mid 1. They will get that one, but Seb is running. He can run, but he cannot hide. Puppy just stacking up the poisons again. Seb.
Okay, but is it indeed a profitable engagement, as Thompson claims? I think he might be right.
I think
you're
that
taking
sounds
down the
like
enemy
you are.
mid. You just
You are-
sack
you're
Seb
getting-
again.
Yeah, you're getting that bit of a favorable one in the mid lane, getting mid one out of theirs. So you needed to do that. This Gyro is getting free farm in that middle lane.
Yeah, worth a lot more gold than Seb is, that's for sure. Another disruption here by Puppies. He runs into Jerax, who's kind of low, but has the Shrine and the Bulldoze.
And with that kill, the Jerax was able to get involved in the mid. He's got level 4 good levels. They could look for Puppy as well. Charge across, light strike from Yapsor. Holds back the Dragon. Niche is there. Seb's going to come in as well. Give Jerax that extra bit of a boost with the Surge and Iron Shell. It's going to allow him to run down Puppy and he'll get the kill. Jerax with the back of a 7 now charging over. They're down to just 2 of them down here. They can look for Yapsor as well. Light Strike's going to hold back the 2 of them, but Jerax, he wants to dive in deep past the tower. He's chasing this one down. Surge there once again from
Oh, he
Seb.
gets it.
They get their comeback down bottom. Jerax with the double kill. Puppy's back in the game. Disruption onto Jerax. Jerax should be able to walk this one off though. He is beefy, he has got the charge, so can simply head across the map. In fact, he's going in onto the mid lane. He might be able to make something happen here onto mid one. Mid one gets the cooldown out. Mid one now out of the mana. Jerax will be able to walk out of range of the rocket barrage. The mid one brought down incredibly low. Does have a salve just being ferried out to him, and still 2 tangos, so still has regen to stick around. Not a lot of mana though. He's all out of the mana.
Yeah. Jerax not looking to push his luck there for another bash. He knows he got lucky on the Lina. And he's just going to be happy with that and go back and potentially even use another Shrine here, looks like. Yeah, geez. Jerax trying to set the pace here. And he's just going again, right up onto that Underlord. Ana close for the follow-up, but it's a bit deep. Oh, creep's coming though.
He's got the 6 on Ana, so can rely on the Shadow Dance if the dive gets a little too dirty. Mid one, debating a TP, doesn't go for it, sticks around the mid lane, realizing that the dive was not going to continue from the 2 of them. Yeah, Jerax, phase boots is done, so can have an even easier time of just chasing down and diving targets with this aggressive moves.
Oh, and they're going right on the mid one. I don't know if they saw the TP or not, but they're still going to try and create this on-kill opportunity.
Tornado setup, in with the charge, mid one's falling low. Is there going to be any backup coming in for him? There's no TPs, now there is. Puppy's trying to come in towards the mid lane to help mid one out, and he will be able to get far enough away behind that tier 1 tower to stay alive. They'll now try and turn, see if they can make something out of this. So they'll go towards Thompson. Jerax charges in to stop any sort of follow-up combo onto the Invokers. Thompson will be fine. Gets himself away, but Puppy in just in time to keep mid one alive. Top lane, Ana starting to poke away at Zai. Get those Essence shift stacks built up. Vision's going to be given on with the charge. Zai tries to TP out, but he's not getting out of this one. Zai's gone. And Ana's game continues to look very good on the top lane Slark. 4k net worth, leading the charge by a clear 1,000 on top of any other core in the game at the moment.
Yeah, and these 2 heroes actually have a lot of synergy together too, because one of the ways you see against the Slark, like you're trying to get them fogged in the tree line like that, right? But obviously you get the vision from the Spirit Breaker to try and help you out in the chase, but then on the other hand, Slark also is able to spot all these enemy wards, and you usually tend to put a lot of wards along the river in kind of obvious spots just to try and catch these rotations from the Spirit Breaker, but as we hit into the mid game, we might see the Slark helping to de-ward all of those and give Jerax an even easier time. As he just charges right through the tower. Can he hit the freehand LSA? Yeah, so we're not going to turn for it.
Anisha should. Yeah, he's definitely going to be aware this is coming in.
I would hope so.
Yeah, charge across half their half of the map. And Jerax with the 6 certainly wants to try and get some action going with that ultimate. He's got a lot of control, good amount of damage. Especially if any time that he passes by Seb, gets that Iron Shell on him, they've got good methods to go with. As bottom lane Seb gets gone upon, able to get the surge off. Homing missile is going to be chasing him. Mid one doesn't want to dive though.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's got the wand and everything too. Man, Jerax is just creating so much space. Again, he just runs in here with the level 3 in the Bulldoze. And how many heroes have you seen rotate to Ana? None, right? I mean, you have a Shadow Demon who's just soaking the lane, right? This is absolutely a perfect scenario for him. He is so far ahead in terms of the net worth right now.
And the art build's perfect, gets away with the Midas, queuing up the Diffusal. And once he gets that, he's going to be a huge nightmare for any members of Secret. And there's the charger for Jerax on top of Puppy. Another bash comes through as well as Mid-One tipping in, charge in. Jerax with the control as he bashes past the 2 of them. They get the pick off, and it goes for the Shadow Dance TP, and he's out of there. They'll get the kill, they'll get out. At the same time down bottom, Nisha was able to finish off Seb. As Jerax, as soon as he's in, he's straight back out with a charge away. Jerax getting so much done. 3-0-3 on the Spirit Breaker, causing a lot of chaos for Secret across the lanes.
This guy's an animal. He's got 526 shovels. How can you even play Dota with that many shovels?
He's got 500.
He's got 526
Oh,
shovels.
he needs to dig.
Yeah, I know. What's he doing? Jerax, come on. I mean, I know you're trying to win the game here. Doing a great job so far. But the battle pass.
Nisha.
Oh,
Stun comes out at the same time as the charge connects, though. Jerax still getting the hit off. EMP cold snap. Thompson has the control. They're going to look to chase him down. Zai comes in with a firestorm. They're hunting for Nisha. Nisha will be able to hide. He's able to juke him out, stay alive in the trees. Jerax still hunting just in case he went here, but not quite able to keep track
Yapsor's
of
got
where
this
he's
one.
going.
I can see it.
He's got an easy hit, and Yapsor may have just claimed the kill here. Jerax, is there anything he can try and deny himself to? He's trying to cut through the trees, but the firestorm's down on him. It's going to have the damage to finish him off, and Zai will finally put an end to Jerax's reign across the map. Back towards the river, Puppy has the setup. He's got the illusion trap as well on Sokshka, so he has to make the longer walk around. Allows Puppy to get a couple of poisons stacked up, but won't be enough. Sokshka can survive.
The roaming Jakiro giving plenty of space again here to Ana. You can see already level 9.5 right now with the Midas, the Wraithband. He's heading right into the Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, this is Secret have got to be worrying about this a little bit. We saw last series what happens when a Slark is allowed to free farm, and this is another one of those games. Ana, no signs of being slowed down on the farm game. He's making good progress on taking a tier 1 tower on his own as a Slark.
Yep. But, I mean, we brought up in the draft out this idea of maybe like a Naga or a Faceless Void to try and set up, but at this point, you're up to 4 points already in the Wex now, and 4 in the Quox for Thompson, too. So he's going to be that big setup. You know, these Tornadoes can be super helpful for your Jakiro, and you've already seen how good Jerax is at like, angling these charges, like with that rotation in from mid one to keep the control to help Ana stay alive.
See charge.
He's got the ulti.
He's got the control mid one. Hasn't got the cooldown out yet. Now he managed to find it, but Ana's on top of him. Another bash too. Mid one's in trouble. He's just straight up dead. They'll get the kill. Disruption. Actually going to end up saving Ana from the homing missile. Roots out from Zai. Nisha's turned up as well. They're trying to turn it around, but Thompson's in. There's the tornado set up onto Zai. Ana's on him as well. Starting to get those essence shift stacks built up. Zai's in trouble. The cold snap too. Thompson has the control. Doesn't have the damage. Zai will be able to get far enough away. Ana now popping the shadow dance. What target does he want to go for? Looks like he's just trying to get his way out of here. The pounce will be blocked by Nisha. They'll punish Ana. They'll catch him out as he's unable to get himself out at the 3 of the heroes surrounding him. So I will take a quick trip back to base, but a big kill for Secret, finally able to slow down that Slark a little bit.
Yeah, they desperately needed that. I mean, these guys putting out all this damage in these team fights, but at the very least, it does still secure the tower for them. So, not a complete loss here for OG, as well as forcing virtually every hero to the top lane for the side of Secret. Mid one trying to get a similar return in the bottom here. But plenty of time for them to respond if they wish. And of course, we already know they have a pretty good hero doing it in the Spearbreaker.
I'll see in the jungle. Jerax. It has been found. Nisha does trade the hits back towards him, but keeping the edge. Top lane Puppy. It's going to start for a bit of a play onto Sokshka. Getting these poisons stacked up, a bit of 1v1 between the two of them. Coach versus captain.
It's calling for backup.
And it's coming, Puppy. He's got to back away as Jerax is inbound with the charge. Puppy, quick disruption though will keep him safe. Holds Spirit Breaker at bay. Thompson's
nice.
still looking for the dive though. He's coming in behind the tier 2 tower and he has the setup. Tornado into EMP, cold snap down as well. Puppy's got TP's coming in to help him, but it doesn't matter. Jerax is in with the charge. Puppy's dead. Zai, can he do anything response? He's going to drop down the route, but it won't catch either of them. Jerax instantly TP's out and Thompson ghost walks away.
Yeah, mid one also canceled here too. But it looks like they won't force the fight either way. Just going to lose Sokshka, who's still running.
And they've got him. So they'll get something, at least some gold as well for Nisha to get involved into. Keep him on sort of a good level with his farm, and he is. He's with that Midas pickup. Less than 1k behind Ana, so it's getting very close between the two carries.
Jeez, OG are so bloodthirsty. Like Thompson, he went invis top lane and then just made his way into the mid. Now he's still scouting around here as he sees mid one.
And these movements at mid one, he's got to be careful how far he steps up. They're in with the combo straight away. Mid one has the wall drop down upon him. There's no escape for this Gyro.
Yeah, this surged Spirit Breaker, of course. We haven't seen it too much this game, honestly, because Jerax widely been playing kind of on the other side of the map from Seb, but now back together with the Iron Shell, and again, he just goes. They have this deep vision on the Yapsor.
It's just no stopping, and look at the speed with the surge. Yapsor was unable to read the timing to get the light strike. He was just moving too darn fast as Jerax dives in. Another kill for OG.
Yeah, Sokshka even trying to kite the spend a little bit here. I think he might be all right.
Nisha's got to be careful. He's out of mana. He's getting cold snap. Zai does have the route to offer to buy some space for Nisha to get back. Icepath off the mark, but doesn't matter anyway. They were behind the tier 2. Secret will be fine, but the EMPs are are so terrible for Secret to fight into. Every time, Thompson is just making it impossible for Secret to throw out a single spell. The mana's gone.
They're just getting pulled all across this map right now from these rotations. I feel like every time I look at a player on Team Secret, they're having to TP, you know? And currently they're all back up, at least. So if the next person gets dove behind a tier 1 like this, maybe they can actually help them and save them a little bit easier. But OG, I mean, you come into these games, we tend to talk about like underdog teams playing against someone who's like a little bit more stable, or your super tier 1s. And we always talk about like win the lanes and go real like hard in the early game and that sort of a deal. And of course, OG certainly still a top team here, even if they're missing one of their players. But they have that aggression going right now.
Oh, he's straight in,
looks, you know, they look a little shook.
He like dives in onto Puppey, casually walks out. He feels confident to go wherever he wants at the moment. He's now building into the drums, making sure that he has all those early stats to allow him to keep this aggressive tempo up. As mid one, he's falling behind. You know, he's got to try and find that first item so he can turn up to these fights without being threatened by the big combo that OG have.
Yeah, when we talk about this gyrocopter without the IO, in the past it's been very aggressive. Like you're used to seeing this guy diving towers really early on, like tier 2s when they're still a tier 1 sort of a deal, when you have to play the hero like that, and that's just not mid one's game.
They found him again. Jerax in with the charge. They have the control straight back into the ice path combo. Thompson, there's no hope for mid one.
He does not have a damage amp, right? He doesn't really have a save other than disruption. He has to go BKB first. His game is so slow, and now they're just right onto Yapzor.
They're just finding kill after kill after kill. Ice path down onto Yapzor. He's got mid one's getting in on this one. Can they turn things around? It's going to be a big call down onto the two of them. Thompson's already getting out. The Ghost Ward stuns out, and Jerax. Thompson will fall. Mid one gets the double kill. There'll be a buyback from Seb. Anna's in on the front lines. Wants to punish mid one. Mid one is a dieback. The charge through from Jerax. Anna's got the Shadow Dance. He's looking towards side. He'll get it. He'll pounce down to the safety of the river.
And they're out of control. Anna's going to get away with this one with his Midas now back up as well to keep adding up to his total now.
I mean, mid one with that buyback did manage to get a double kill, but instantly dying again. It's another painful 40 seconds for mid one where he's unable to farm.
Yeah, he only lost a little bit of gold because of the kills he got, but of course those 40 seconds are definitely going to add up where he's just not hitting creeps whatsoever. So a big loss for him. Only a little bit of XP even gained there. Falling behind his allies here.
Surge here, Anna. In onto Yapzor. Time of the Dark Pact. The Laguna Blade is going to be thrown out, but it doesn't matter. Anna, that 1600 HP doesn't care. And Puppey, he CP'd in, but Thompson's prepared. There's the tornado setup, charging as well. Puppey's just dead and gone too. OG. Kill after kill after kill. I mean, the pressure now on towards the tier 2 mid.
When they get Greaves on Seb, these dives are just going to be absolutely brutal. Like, when he can just get into this mech and just keep them going, already it feels like they're hard to kill. Just that one little bit of sustain is going to do so much for them.
And this Surge Spirit Breaker, leaving little to any chance for Secret to react anytime Jerax sees a target that he wants to go for.
Well, and like Underlord is just not a hero that plays from behind, right? This is a hero that's supposed to do extremely well in the laning phase.
I mean, both Underlord and Jara.
Yeah, you're supposed to build some auras up and you just start pushing and you just make it so it's like this impossible horde that you have to try and stop from approaching your tier 2s. And I mean, they're forcing their own tier 3s right now. They're going to smoke up and shadow behind mid one.
Secret's only sort of powerful core is Nisha. And, you know, Nisha, he has to get the BKB. Before he has the BKB, he is pretty useless in these team fights. They found him. We'll get the God Strength off. Ice Path, Macropie combo comes down. Puppey will save him for now with the defensive disruption. Sochka, he's been left behind. The Roots out, and Yapzor should be able to finish off the Dragon. The rest of OG on the retreat. See if the Secret can chase anything more. They're into the high ground, up by the shrine. Looking towards Anna. Anna does have the Shadow Dance to rely on. So should be able to play his way out of this. The damage is coming out, but it's not enough as he's got the speed from the surge. Now Thompson with the counterplay. Wrap around. Tornado EMP drop down the wall as well, splitting up the fight. Puppey been left behind this time as Secret will look to take everybody out of this, and with the ultimate they will be able to do so. No amount of damage available from OG to get any kill in time.
Oh, they see him with the ward though, and they got him.
Oh, Nisha's been left.
Yeah,
they've got him.
Caught him on the ward.
They charge him in. They have the control. He's surrounded. Everybody else got out, but Nisha was still down there. As a 3k lead for OG as Anna's Slark continues to prevail, and the aggression of the other four players of OG.
Charging mid right now.
It is absolutely relentless. Nowhere seems safe on the map for Secret. Anywhere that they come out, OG instantly jump looking for the fight.
Oh, they have that sentry down, and now they know that Observer was just placed by Puppey, but Puppey's going to put down the sentry and notice the one that was scanning his own movements there, so backs away to safety, but they're after Yapzor. just poking and prodding here because there's really not a lot of objectives to get, right? We got a bottom tier 2 and a top tier 2. So they'll just start chipping away at these now. They've driven them again back to the high ground now. And it feels like Secret need like some sort of a blink dagger, some sort of a hero to make a play here. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Get an early blink on your Sven? Then his damage is gonna be lacking. You already have a gyrocopter that has to go for a BKB first as well. They are really gonna need. They need these dives to just go to like the absolute next level from OG, where they basically just throw this big lead. And it's only a 3K gold lead, so it doesn't look that crazy. And a lot of that is tower gold, to be fair as well. So it's certainly not like a a game over sort of lead right now, but of course it's looking very scary with all the start games we've seen similar to this.
Yeah, it's just the sort of nature of the three cores that they're playing with. As we say, the Secret have this Gyro and Underlord. They need items, they need space and farm, and they're not being given it.
Yeah,
and how much OG is just constantly looking for action.
It kind of comes back to like how much is gold worth on your heroes versus their heroes. Like sure, it's only a 4K lead, but Sven, he tends to be way up ahead. If he's 2K ahead of the enemy carry, he's probably sometimes a little bit even, right? And same thing with a gyrocopter. So now Jerax just making space in the bottom lane. He's not a just like a nothing kill because he's worth so much at 5-2 and 11, but he is guaranteeing Roche by doing this.
Well, gets the bulldoze off. Stance resistance is there. Charge will be cancelled by the root though, as he will be surrounded, and they should certainly have the kill here. He'll try his best to hide into the trees, but a homing missile's inbound. No messing around from mid one, dropping the cooldown upon him as well. They'll get him, but space is there. OG pick up Roshan, and Ana gets that Aegis. So a trade that OG will not be too fussed about taking, as Ana's Slark game continues to grow in its strength and potential.
And Seb catching up a little bit now too. He's a little bit further behind than you'd like to be on the Dax here, but his Greaves are now complete. They're just flying out on the Courier. And going high ground is, I would still say, a little worrisome here for OG, right? Like, they don't have the best siege at the moment. Gonna be looking for pickoffs, but of course that's what they've been doing the entire game. So nothing changing.
Oh yeah, you're right. OG, they don't have a sort of insane siege, and also Secret, they do have good wave clear, good ways to deep push the lanes with the Lina, the Underlord, and of course just good ways to farm quickly any wave that sort of gets pushed in with either the Gyro or the Sven. So Secret can hold and keep the game going from a high ground perspective. OG's sort of strength will be the dives, and if they're able to get them off successfully, because that could also be the turning point.
Yeah, one way
too far.
We saw LGD do it. Obviously, they had a much larger gold lead at their point in the game versus Ford, but they essentially just sent in Ame. So you can kind of do the same thing here with Ana, where he goes in, and of course he's supposed to be very survivable. Might want to wait until you have that next big HP item in the Scotty, but he's going to try and create vision opportunities there for the Invoker to follow up with, the Spiritbreaker to follow up with, and then eventually the Jakiro will saunter his way in there and try and get an Ice Path into a Macropyre here. But so you can see that slow BKB does eventually come out. Considering mid one's game, I mean, a minute and a half slower isn't that bad, frankly. Of course, I think those gyros usually have one item done by then, not a flat BKB. You like to have a drums or something a little bit better.
And we'll see how much of a difference it makes in the fights if mid one is able to stand his ground. Thompson getting tickled here by Zai. They do have the Yule set up into the stun, see if they can burst him. Laguna Blade down, Thompson in trouble, he's falling low, but Stokshka is there with the backup, missiles there onto Thompson. Thompson's still in a lot of trouble. There's the stun out upon him, they killed him, the Invoker's dead, now they'll turn towards Stokshka. Greaves gonna be popped, they get the vacuum wall combo into the ice path onto both Nisha and Zai. Zai, he's looking to try and take them out of this. They know with that buyback, OG want to fight. They're trying their best to bring Thompson back into the action. He will get there, but Secret's already out.
Well, yeah, very nice. I mean, that's a good trade. Honestly, you're behind, right? That's going to favor you in the end. Of course, forcing the buyback's the big thing. We've seen so many times in these games that big buyback comes out, and then you might lose the fight after. But Underlord, he's a failsafe. He just pops the ulti and says, look, if they want to force another fight right now and think that we can't get out of here, hop on, guys, I'm out.
Ana's still hunting. It is into the smoke of Secret. Disruption set up from Puppey. Dark Pact has to be used. He's been rooted. The stun's out as well. The chain control, is it enough? No, Ana gets the pounce. Shadow Dance is unavailable for 30 seconds, but the Greaves from Seb keeps Ana safe. It's on the high ground, starting to regen up thanks to the Shadow Dance. So they can go back in for more. Forced down by Thompson. So they're going to go in onto Nisha, but Nisha's onto the high ground by Zai's side. Yapsol's back in the game.
Trying to hold that BKB on Nisha. Does not want to waste it here.
Gonna look for Anna.
I mean, these soul catchers have been so good from Puppy. I mean, he's the reason they got tops in the first time. He's the reason they've been so close to killing Ana a couple times here as well.
And OG will surely want to keep the aggression up, especially for this next minute and a half where they do still have the Aegis on Ana. There's the charge in. Found Zai, was trying to TP back to base. TP back up is going to be coming in around the shrine. They're going to try and vacuum Puppy. Ice pass down. It's going to catch the two of them as they TP in.
That's
the initial
one.
combo hits. Now Nisha, he will commit the BKB. Turns towards Thompson and Jax. Gets the two-man stun. Thompson's going to be able to slide away. Now they look straight back towards the space cat. Jax is dead. Yapso focused by Ana. Anna's taking the leaner out of the fight. Ice path from Soshka has the stun, the control onto Zai. Anna's surged up. Roots down with the dark pat removes. He's trying to get to Zai. Healed up by the shrine. He'll survive. Ice path down against Soshka, breaking up the fight. Anna's in with a pounce on top of mid one. Charge through from Jax as well. Mid one's dead. Zai's surrounded. The ice pump slowing him down. In they go. Used up into the air, but he cannot get out of this
they
one.
don't want
Anna
him getting out of
claims
here.
another. 3 dead on secret.
They want Puppy.
As
no one to
Puppy
escape.
is in the air, comes back down. Thompson, Anna waiting for him. More permanent essence shifts for the slug.
What a dangerous fight to take a secret. I can't believe they TP'd out for that. I mean, it was closer than I expected, honestly, in that little bit of the start of the fight. It kind of felt like maybe they're going to get a couple pickoffs on Secret and perhaps turn that one around. But how about that kiting there from Sashka? I mean, the guy's coming in again in these games and playing really well there on the Jakiro.
And now they're pushing the base. Tier 3s are gone. 26 minutes in, they're onto the racks.
Yeah, and you get a couple kills. I mean, Jakiro can shred the towers. You just obviously can't do it when everyone's alive. But he's helping to get through these. And they want a second, at least another tier 3
They
here.
know they can push for it. They know their strength at the moment. OG.
Tower is under attack.
Secret. Gonna have Puppy back at 25. See how much more OG want to try and push for. Zai's in. Goes for the root setup. But Thompson, good angle from the side. Gets the two-man tornado. EMP down. Nisha pops the BKB. He has got enough mana to get the God Strength out, but already Jarek straight to the backlines. He's found Yapso. Yapso's dead for 45. Nisha leads it with the stun onto Jarek, but again, the control, the ice pop, the deafening blast pushes back Nisha. Nisha's dead without buyback. The BKB comes out from Mibble, but he's got nothing to fight with. GG is called, and OG take game 1 at the best of 3 against Team Secret.
Well, that is not what we were expecting coming into this one.
Oh my goodness, I didn't expect it yesterday. You know, OG against EG, and then today there's the man.
I'll never get
Sochka.
tired of that face.
That smile, that damn smile. That's so